Kenneth Max Copeland, born December 6, 1936, is an American televangelist associated with the Charismatic movement. He is the founder of Eagle Mountain International Church Inc. EMIC, which is based in Tarrant County, Texas. Copeland has also written several books, resources, and is known for his broadcast Believer's Voice of Victory. He preaches prosperity theology and is part of the Word of Faith movement, which teaches that divine favor is expressed in material and financial blessing, and that giving to ministries unlocks this favor. His ministry has been controversial, with criticism of his lavish lifestyle, as well as his endorsement of political candidates, and for statements made linking measles vaccines with autism. Early in the COVID-19 pandemic, he claimed that the pandemic had ended or would soon end and that his followers would be healed from the virus. He encouraged followers to continue giving to his ministry, even if they had lost their jobs. His ministry has received. Early life. Kenneth Max Copeland was born on December 6, 1936, raised in West Texas near a United States Army Air Force's airfield. This inspired him to become a pilot. 2-3. Musical career and education. Copeland was a recording artist on the Imperial Records label, having one Billboard Top 40 hit, Pledge of Love, which charted in the top 40 on April 20, 1957, stayed on the charts for 15 weeks, and peaked at number 17. 4. In the fall of 1967, he enrolled in Oral Roberts University, where he soon became pilot and chauffeur to Oral Roberts. 5. Ministry. Kenneth and Gloria Copeland. In 1967, after attending Kenneth E. Hagin's pastor seminars, Copeland and his wife Gloria founded Kenneth Copeland Ministries KCM in Fort Worth, Texas. 6. The ministry's motto is Jesus is Lord. 7. Kenneth Copeland Ministries has 6 international offices in Canada, Africa, Asia, Australia, Europe, and Ukraine. 8. He preaches prosperity theology and is part of the Word of Faith movement, which teaches that financial blessing and physical well-being are the will of God for believers, and that material and financial success are a sign of divine favor. 9. This may be unlocked through giving to ministry, and Copeland has written that parishioners will get a 100-fold return on their investment through giving to God. 10. Throughout several decades of ministry, Kenneth Copeland has supported and partnered with other notable ministers of the gospel. In 1986, Copeland supported and prayed over Reinhard Bonk during Bonk's Fresh Fire Conference. 11. Television and other programming. Since 1967, Copeland's ministry has held 3 to 6 day conventions across the United States. 12. KCM still holds an annual Southwest Believers Convention in his hometown of Fort Worth during the first week of August. 13. Kenneth and Gloria Copeland also preach and minister at other conventions and conferences throughout the world. 14. These events stream live on Copeland's website, kcm.org, as well as being shown on Christian television stations such as God TV and the Daystar Television Network. Portions of recorded conferences are shown on Sundays. The Monday through Friday television broadcasts feature a Copeland family member, either alone or with another minister, discussing subjects from the Bible. On May 27, 1971, KCM began a 1-hour television program called The Word of Faith. In 1972, another television program was launched called The Prayer Group. This was a half-hour television program aired across the United States. 15. In 1989, the weekly show The Word of Faith was replaced by a daily series called Believer's Voice of Victory. 16-17. Along with their television programming and television network, Kenneth Copeland has produced and starred in several films that include The Rally Law 2016, The Rally 2010 and Super Kid Academy, The Mission 2013. 18. Facilities. Kenneth Copeland Ministries is located in Fort Worth, Texas, on a 33-acre 13-ha property that was once the Marine Corps Air Station Eagle Mountain Lake MCAS Eagle Mountain Lake, a United States Marine Corps Air Station, valued in 2008 at $554,160 equivalent to $784,218 in 2023 by Tarrant Appraisal District. The site includes the Eagle Mountain International Church, 19 television and radio production facilities, warehouse and distribution facilities, residences for the Copeland family, and Kenneth Copeland Airport. Approximately 500 people are employed by KCM. Copeland's son John Copeland was the ministry's chief operating officer until his divorce from Marty Copeland in 2017. He remains a consultant to the ministry. 21 failed verification. KCM also owns a 1998 Cessna 550 Citation Bravo, which it received from a donor in October 2007 and is used for domestic flights, and a 2005 Cessna 750 Citation X, which it uses for international flights. They also acquired a Gulfstream V in 2018 that was formerly owned by Tyler Perry. 22 It also is restoring a 1962 Beech H-18 twin, which the ministry plans to use for disaster relief efforts. 23-24 In February 2007, Copeland was accused of using his ministry's Citation X for personal vacations and friends. 25 The Copeland's financial records are not publicly available, and a list of the board of directors is not accessible as these details are protected but known confidentially by the Internal Revenue Service. 25 Responding to media questions, Copeland pointed to what he asserted was an accounting firm's declaration that all jet travel complies with federal tax laws. 25 In December 2008, KCM's Citation Bravo was denied tax exemption after KCM refused to submit a standardized Texas controller form that some county appraisal districts use to make determinations, which would have required making public the salary of all ministry staff. 26-27 KCM subsequently filed suit with the Tarrant Appraisal District in January 2009 and its petition to have the aircraft's tax-exempt status restored was granted in March 2010. 27-28-29 Kenneth Copeland Ministries has utilized the Federal Aviation Administration program that keeps flights private from tracking websites, and the ministry owns 5 such aircraft whose flights are kept private, including the Cessna 750 Citation X noted above and a North American T-28 Trojan. 30 United States Senator Chuck Grassley has questioned some of the flights taken by these aircraft, including layovers in Maui, Fiji, and Honolulu. 30 The ministries say that the stopovers were for preaching or for allowing pilot rest. 30 Kenneth Copeland Bible College. Kenneth Copeland Bible College KCBC is located on the property of Kenneth Copeland Ministries and Eagle Mountain International Church EMIC. KCBC is an accredited member with Trans World Accrediting Commission International. 31 On August 28, 2003, Kenneth Copeland Bible College opened an extension campus in Langley, British Columbia. 32 Victory Channel. In 2015, KCM launched the Believer's Voice of Victory network on Channel 265 on Dish. 33 Believer's Voice of Victory network was renamed Victory Channel in 2019, and is available over the air and on some cable providers. 34 On October 2, 2020, the Believer's Voice of Victory BVOV stopped broadcasting on the Trinity Broadcasting Network TBN. 35 At the start of 2022, it was added on several national cable systems under a new channel lease with Olympusat, which had previously offered Hillsong Channel and Living Faith Network, then Bulldog Shopping Network, on the channel space. Advisory Board. Copeland sat on the Evangelical Executive Advisory Board that Donald Trump assembled during his campaign for the presidency. 36 Appointment to the board did not require endorsement of his bid for presidency. 37 And Copeland clarified that he did not endorse Trump at the time. 38 Before the 2016 election, Copeland said that Christians who did not vote for Trump would be guilty of murder, referring to the pro-choice stance of Hillary Clinton. 39 In an interview after a state dinner at the White House that Copeland attended, he said that Trump was led by the Spirit of God, and that his most important legacy as president would be the appointments of conservative judges. 40 On November 5, 2022, Copeland spoke at a Donald Trump rally in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, stating that Trump is the only president he has ever seen wear the red, white, and blue in office. 41.